This video is sponsored by Gportal. I host my servers with them, and you can too. Save 5% with the link in the description. Subscribe for more Valheim. So our first location here is the town of Naomi. It's a big town. It might take a few seconds to load. It's the first big village on the server that was built up, and then people started spreading out from here.
I'm just going to check the map where I am according to everything. Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty close to spawn, actually. I think there was originally one of the old ruins, old Viking village in this area, and then they tore it down and started building this whole location. So yeah, there's several people have houses here. The centerpiece sort of this whole thing is this right here is the little tavern that we have, a tavern and inn for new players. They can come in and grab a bed and a chest in the second story. And you'll notice this string of mushroom lights that there are blue mushrooms, which of course are not in the game. But because we have a big server, we host server events, and I like to give the players a couple of things that they can't get normally as rewards for people who win events or various things. But yeah, besides that, besides winning these things or earning them, they can't obviously get them through any other means. But yeah, we could take a quick look in the tavern. The tavern is one of the big decorators on the server.
Yeah, hello. Which one is my... Do I not have a wave? I don't.
You don't have a wave?
I thought I had that bound to something. How is it? It's like bind, wave. Is that the correct one? No, it's bind, you wave, there, go, wave. Ah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. So one of the really interesting pieces in here is this little ice box that the tavern owner created. I think they have some swamp keys hidden in there for the glowy effect, and of course they're using the new ice block. But everybody seemed to like the ice box for the ice cream.
We were talking about putting in, when we were doing mountains, putting in some kind of some ice.
Yeah.
But then we ditched that pretty quickly because that we wanted to have like food get bad. We ditched that because it doesn't feel right to have, like, you're doing all the food and then it just goes bad and without the ice. So no. Wait, yeah, I just want to go back in there and just have another look because I didn't feel like I got to.
Oh, absolutely.
Run through it.
All this power is made possible by my Zydax gaming PC. Get a great deal on your next gaming PC with my link in the description. Oh yeah, the table, the food table here has been very carefully decorated. A lot of people, myself included, have copied some of these techniques with the round shield and the tower shield as plates. And
yeah.
Knives for the bread, to cut the bread. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of detail.
Yep, it looks very, very appetizing.
Yep. Oh, we should have some particle system with like smoke and steam coming out of the food as well.
So, I actually tried to use campfires underneath the table so that smoke would come up, but I was having a really hard time with it. I haven't perfected a technique yet. But then you also have to sort of see the campfire underneath. Yeah. You maybe have to hide it, but it's if you look at your frame rate right now, it's probably pretty low with all the instances we have. I think this town has the most. It's sitting at just a little under 17,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, more smoke effects and stuff would just probably add to the lag in a big place like this. The fires already do that a little bit.
Yeah, they're pretty intense, the fires. Yep.
As we're wandering over to our next location, I was wondering, I have a bunch of questions from people, and one of the questions was, is there any plans to add new role-playing content, such as emotes, dances, character animations, vanity decorations?
Yes. I guess the answer would be, I would love to put in lots more.
Oh, sure.
Since we can bind our emotes now to buttons, I think like it would be nice to have a wheel or something. I'm not sure when that'll happen, but it would be so nice to have a wheel or customizable emote kind of system where you choose your emotes, or even, I don't know, what else would you want to have?
I'm always a big fan of a dance.
A dance, yep.
Dances are fun. Yeah, emotes.
Would you like head banging, metal head banging, or like some kind of folk dance, Viking war dance?
Maybe one of each.
One of each
to cater to the different play styles.
Mm-hmm. So a building dance, an explorer dance,
yeah,
and
there
a
you go.
Dance.
This location is just the sort of the workshop and the storage area, but across the way they built a what they call the suburbs of Naomi, and they used to just have a portal to go back and forth, but they built this really big bridge right here to go over.
Bridges are really awesome.
Oh yeah,
it's always nice to see people and their bridges.
Yeah, and this bridge is kind of like got these little common areas, so you can sit here next to our Tower Shield coffee table and enjoy, the sunrise or whatever.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. People were talking about using, too, the Tower Shield because it's an interesting wood texture that we don't have in anything else, wood, that you could make flooring out of it, or you could make sort of like siding on a wall out of it. If you have the patience to place all the item stands and line it all up really carefully.
I remember Richard when we were talking about putting in like a basic tower shield, he was like, he told me to imagine you're a Viking and you want a bigger shield, so you just go up to your door and you just rip it out. So that's basically the.
Yeah, so it looks like a door, exactly. Oh, we got a fueling here in the town. A couple of them.
Oh, really? I can't. There's something's going on, so I'm just going to run around in circles and hope I don't get hit.
Oh, there's one right here.
All right, I'm running back up.
Yeah, I think we've got them all killed. Yeah. Okay, I think it's safe.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I know they're probably lagging around for you.
Yeah, it's okay though.
So the suburbs is there's a couple of houses in the suburbs here. There's right here they're building a little merchant area, and they have these little stands set up, some with selling stuff. This one here is an elder will give you a fortune for 5 copper. Or
nice.
You pay and then you wait for him to talk and whatever that thing he says is your fortune.
Oh, that's nice. You put like signs to make the curvature in the top.
Yeah. Yeah, people are using the signs and the item stands to make all kinds of little things. Like I don't know if we'll get to it today, but there's a really cool bookshelf in one of the builds that somebody has made with the signs and the item stands.
Nice. It's like when I see Christy was in the chat here before. Hey, Christy. I was visiting her world, her server, and like, why do you even need us to make more stuff? Because you're basically doing everything you can with the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Already gave you.
Well, yeah, especially smaller pieces help people to put them in unique, positions like that to create things that don't exist. Like I loved what Christy did with that little water well that she made out of a hot tub. That was just amazing looking.
That's my favorite thing so far I've ever seen.
Yeah, I actually have that question. Somebody asked, what was one of the most exciting builds you've ever seen? And I already know the answer because I saw you respond to it.
It's the well.
So this is a little house that has one of my favorite things inside that I've ever seen built. I don't know. It just tickled my fancy. There's nothing. It's not decorated very big, but they did one thing in here that I just thought was so clever. And they built this bread oven.
Wow.
And they used a shield and a spear as the bread pan. And I just thought, wow, that's really clever. That's simple.
Super clever. Yep. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh. And of course, when it's lit, it looks even more impressive.
You wouldn't want to put your bread into that, though.
Yeah, you come out with just a bunch of ash.
Yeah, exactly. But it looks really good.
Yeah.
It's so fun to see the smart and clever solutions to making something just look like that. I like it.
Yeah. Like the item doesn't exist, so how can you make it exist? So this was just a little garden somebody did, and that's one of the more unique houses in the suburbs right over there to my left that Arlo built. With all the interesting angles and whatnot. And then this is sort of the end of the suburbs here. This is the portal they used to use to go back and forth between. But this portal here we're going to take, and it's going to take us back.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Did Hearth and Home change anything in the way that you build these days? Or did it change? Is it just... For me, Hearth and Home was more of a texture repack or a retexture pack. I don't know. For me, it feels kind of that way because I don't know. It's nothing unique in the way that you build new things. Do you feel the same way?
Well, yeah, it definitely feels like a reskinning, right? Like we have. So we're just outside. We'll run back to the portal hub here.
Where's my sword?
Is there a fight going on? There must be.
Yeah, I'm lagging, so I didn't do anything.
I didn't see any enemies either. But there were a few new build pieces, and they definitely opened up some options. Those inverted pieces that we got.
That's probably the most interesting thing I think we put into the.
Yeah, because people were using the 1 meter beams and poles to sort of create interesting looks like that. But now they are using the inverted pieces, right? Like instead, where they couldn't make certain pieces because you'd see them stack them in like little triangles or different things.
Do you think that if I sorted out so we had 67 degree roofs, would that change anything at all?
So the roofs that we have just at more angles?
Yeah, more steep angled roofs. Because in Norway they have these Christian Viking churches called stavkirker, and they have really steep angled roofs. I wanted to throw one of those in, but the criteria that I had for roofs that was handed to me, I wasn't basically able to do the 67 angled roof. But now I figured out how we could actually fix that. But do you think that would actually change anything? Would that add into the game, having more steep roofs?
For builders, I know that any new pieces, they're going to find a new interesting way to do it. So, for example, when I was talking about the 1 meter or the 2 meter beams and poles, I see people stack those to get those shapes. So if they want a roof that's more sloped than what they can get now, or even less sloped, they'll just place a whole bunch of beams to create that look. So having a roof piece do that for them would be really, open up some building options for them. so that they don't
Because
have
the thing
to.
is, we don't even have that because the steepest angle we have right now is like 45 degrees. So in order to make this roof come to life, I think we would have to add like, let's see, we've got the 26, then we've got the 45, and then I want to put in the 67. Or the 72 or 67, I don't remember. But it has to be... anyway, because we'd have to add the beams for that as well, I think.
Well, yeah, and the corner pieces and whatnot. There's a build on the server where somebody built a tower. I don't know if we'll be able to get to it, but there's a tower, and they used the 1 meter, what is it? I always forget which one is the one that goes up and down and side to side. I think it's the pole. They used 1 meter poles to create a really steep slope on their circular tower. Yeah. Actually, since we're talking about roof pieces, their tower is kind of a small the top tower to it, the cone shape. And the roof pieces were never too big to create that if they wanted to recreate that even with a more sloped roof. So like a half or quarter size roof piece, so you can make a little more finer detail. Otherwise, right now, like I said, they're using the 1 meter poles and just stacking them, hundreds of them to get that shape. But
yeah, that's something for the future at least.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to my supporters, some of them on Patreon, the YouTube membership, and the ones who help boost our Discord server. Your support means the world to me and inspires me to make more videos, as well as run a community Discord and multiple Valheim gaming servers. If you enjoy my videos and would like to support my work, join our friendly Discord community and Valheim servers. Links can be found in the description below. Skull!